what's going on? This is Steve Sim Community, and in this video I'm going to be selling our harvest. We have some corn and some soybeans that we're going to be selling in this episode, and both of them are from the previous episodes. And before I get started, I am just going to give you guys thanks for giving me all those views on the corn harvest video. It seemed like you guys enjoyed that quite a bit, so just thank you for that. So right now I'm just going to fill the trailer up with corn, and then I'm going to take it to the railroad and I'm going to sell it from there. This is the first time I am going to be doing it this way, believe it or not. I thought I might as well give it a try using the train to sell some of my goods. So I'm going to drive those up to the town, and I am going to put them in the silo there and then load them up on the train and then sell them. So let's get headed on our way there. We're using the Mack R, and we're using the Mack R pack as the trailers. It's like a whole pack that comes with a few different types of grain trailers that you can use for transporting different grains, and I have been liking it pretty well. I think it matches up with the truck quite splendidly. So we're going to head down to town and we are going to sell those crops. It is rainy in this month. Right now it is October. I decided to sell all my crops right away because I'm in quite a lot of debt with the bank, and I don't feel like paying that interest every time I go to sleep. So I'm going to head over there and we are going to get this sold and get some of that debt paid off. And if I have any leftover money, I'm probably going to end up buying another tractor. The tractor that I'm planning on buying is going to be a 4020, and I'm going to be using that for mostly planting. I think I'm going to put some narrow tires on it and see what happens from there. So we're going to head over there, not too far away from the farm. And right up here, I'm going to take a right, and then it's going to lead us right down to the rail yard. I think it's a pretty convenient spot for the distance away from the farm. There's also another place I could sell my goods that is right up here, and there's a few more places past the railroad tracks so you can also sell your goods, but I feel like this is the most convenient thing to do, and a lot of the times it is the best thing to do when it comes to price that you get for your grain. Almost there, just over the railroad tracks, and it is to the left, as you can see from those silos there. Right, I'll pull the semi-truck up into this little area, and I am going to start loading it up. It ended up taking me a little bit of time to figure out where the little box was to rent the train, but after a little bit of walking around, I did end up finding it, luckily. So I'm glad I didn't waste a whole bunch of time doing that. Other half here, and then we are going to get the transport. All right. At first I was expecting it to be right next to the rail yard, but unfortunately it wasn't. I did a little bit of walking over here, couldn't find it. Then I went the other way and I still couldn't find it. Then I realized it's on the other side of the railroad tracks, a little bit next to those cars there. So after a little bit of wandering around, I finally ended up finding it. Alright, we got the train rented and it is just about to be pulling up. I'm going to hop in it, then I'm going to load a few of the cars, and then I'm going to take it across the map and sell our grain. I'm going to be doing corn first, and then after that I'm going to be selling the soybeans. I think I just had enough corn to fill the trailer, and soybeans might be a load or two, but hopefully we're going to be making a pretty good profit off of it. We had 2 fields of soybeans, 1 field of corn. I think it's going to be not too bad of a profit. So let's hop into the train and start loading her up. I do find the train kind of interesting in this game. I feel like they could have done better with it, but at the same time I'm not too sure. I think gets the trick done pretty well. head right underneath here, and I'm gonna start loading it up. I'm thinking of doing in the future is I'm thinking of just filling up the silo in this area and then selling a whole bunch of grain all at once, but I'm not going to be able to do that for a while because the amount of money I had to borrow to get all the stuff set up for the series. So I guess we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens in the future. Right, I'm going to load it up with corn. And now I'm just going to take it across the map. Really pretty map. I'm liking this quite a bit, doing the series on this map. I'm probably going to be doing another one here soon because I don't want to bore you guys too much in the same series. But as of right now, I am really enjoying it. Trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing in the future in this map. I don't know if I'm going to go modern, buy some more fields, or if I'm just going to keep doing the thing I'm doing now. Just buy some smaller fields that are around me that aren't too expensive and just keep going with the old style farming. But I don't want to be farming one of those huge fields with all the small equipment that I'd be using. Unless we get to the point where we have 3 or 4 harvesters, and I wouldn't mind doing it. Have a few AI workers, run a few harvesters, and myself run another one. But I guess we shall see what happens, as we just made it to the end of the map, and I'm going to sell all this corn, head back to the farm, and load up the soybeans. Alright, find that semi-truck, there it is, and I'm going to head back to the farm. Alright, now that we're back to farm, I'm loaded up with soybeans, and we are going to do that all over again, but with a more profitable grain. Corn doesn't give you a huge profit in this game, as I'm pretty sure we all know, but I'm going to be doing silage here and hopefully making quite a bit of money from that. Alright, and the other half loaded up. And we are going to head on over there. After harvesting 2 fields of soybeans, I think we had a pretty good yield, even though I didn't do any fertilizing. But once we get some fertilizer rolling, I think the yields are going to be even better. But I'm going to head down to the rail yard, same trip as last time, unload it into the train, and see what our profits are once we get to the other side of the map. Right now, we are at 21,000, hoping we can get into the hundreds and pay off a good chunk of that debt, and then save a little bit more of that money and buy another tractor. But I guess we'll see what happens once we get there. Right, we're on the main road now, then we're going to head down in the direction of the rail yard, and then we'll get started on selling all that. Just down here a little ways. Also, another nice touch on this map is they added pedestrians. I'm sure a lot of other maps have it, but I do like the small details that these maps add. Pull up here just like last time, and I'll load both sides of the trailer, and then I'm going to load it onto the train. If you guys are liking any mods I'm using, you can find them in the description below. Both the semi-truck and the trailer will be in that description, and you can give them a download yourself. They are available on all platforms, so anyone from Xbox, PlayStation, and PC can give them a download, try them out yourselves. Alright, hop back on the train. We're going to load that up with the soybeans, and then we are going to run over and sell it. Alright, just about there. Start loading up that trailer. And then we'll head to the other side of the map and sell it. This time it's going to be a little bit more full in the corn. So we have 2 fields that we're just going to stuff into that car and hope for the best. Alright, now that is full, let's start heading over there. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and also subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. We're close to the end of the video here, so really would not mind at all if you guys gave me a like and subscribe. Also, another thanks for all the views that I got in the previous video. There's definitely going to be more to come in the future now that I'm seeing that some people are starting to watch these. So, if you made this far in the video, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.